Today's class, we are going to talk about manifestations. All of us are so much excited about, oh, we want to manifest this in my life. I want this in my life. I want that in my life. I want wonderful things in my life. I want wonderful people in my life. So all of us want, and want. So now let's understand what is manifestation. How do we manifest it? What is the prerequisite for manifesting something in our life? Okay, and I cannot see anybody, so you can on your cameras. Sharmila Mataji, Pushpa ji, this is Urut ji. Haan ji.
Prabhu in kitchen.
No problem. Adge madi. Manifest wonderful.
Yes.
Haan ji.
Puliogre, chitrana, sad, rasam, rice,
Yes,
daibhat,
you
sweet
waiting.
bath.
6 of us are waiting to receive after the class. Puliogre,
Yes,
right?
Send across WhatsApp, please. Yeah.
Okay. So now that we are sitting down and we are listening to this class, if I now tell Sandeepa Mataji, please get up and fly. Why? Please get up and fly. I'm asking you something. Okay, fine. So let's ask Pushpaji is also there. Pushpaji, please get up and fly.
Means I didn't get like what?
No, I'm telling you, get up and fly. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is exactly how all of us are preconditioned into this material existence. If I tell you, get up and fly, we think that it's an impossible task. I'm not a person who's made to fly, right? We think flying is an impossible thing for me. But you have seen in our Vedic culture that not just in Vedic culture, even in the yogic culture, and also in you can see many great personalities. They just walk on water. They just fly from one place to another. You just this, as per the science, very simple. We have 5 important vayus. You just strengthen your udana vayu. Your body will become so light that you can fly. So it's not an impossible task. It is not that we cannot do, we cannot achieve, but we are completely ignorant about the fact that I also have a capacity to fly. We are just so preconditioned that I cannot fly. When talking about flying, we think it's a worst thing to happen. How it's possible? I cannot do that. So that is how we are conditioned in this material creation. That's how when we talk about, okay, I'm going to have a big house, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that. First thing, what the parents will say, no. How that's not our class, that's not our value, that's not what we can achieve. So right from the beginning, we are preconditioned. We start with a no in everything. When we think that, okay, fine, let us buy a house, or we always start with doubts. We do not start with eagerness. We do not start with think, oh, is it possible? Can we arrange that much money? Can we earn this thing? Can we do thing? We all start with those doubts in our minds. And when we have doubts in our mind, we can definitely cannot attract those things which we want in our life. You should be completely clear. You need to give a clear intention to the universe, to the creation, that this is what exactly is what I need. Today I need it. Tomorrow I don't want it. Day after tomorrow I need it. Day after tomorrow, is it possible? Day after tomorrow, array, no, it's difficult. That means we are not. We ourselves do not have a clear intention that, okay, this is what I need in my life. So that's the reason why we are unable to manifest things which we want in our life in here and now. So we need to align ourselves. First of all, we should be free from all doubts. And again, we should also cross-check with ourselves, because all of us are coming already with a certain amount of quota. What is that quota? When we are born, we have a certain quota. For us, you try your best, you do so much of makeup, you do whatever you want to do, you cannot become Aishwarya Rai. I'm just telling, okay, we cannot become as beautiful as somebody else. We should be happy and contented with whatever beauty I'm blessed with. right? We cannot compare and say, "Arey, wo itna beautiful hai, why I'm not so beautiful?" So your beauty, other beauty is other beauty. So each one is different. And in the same way, each one's number of breath is also fixed. That means number of breaths I'm going to take in this lifetime is already fixed. I'm born, I've come with an expiry date. Anything which is in this material creation comes with an expiry date, right? You take a medicine or you take anything, your battery you take, it comes with expiry date. Everything goes through the 6 stages of life: birth, growth, sustenance, reproduction, dwindling, and death. This is the 6 stages of every one of us. And all of us are also predestined with certain amount of intelligence, certain amount of knowledge, right? You will say that, okay, I'll study 24/7 and I want to become like Einstein. Not possible. Right? All of us are predestined with certain amount of material wealth. You will say that, okay, I'm going to work so hard, I'm going to move mountains, and then I'm going to become Bill Gates. Not possible. So all of us are predestined with certain things. First and foremost thing we need to learn in manifestation is that I'm happy and contented with what I'm blessed with. As long as we do not have this fundamental understanding and living in the state of gratitude, we cannot manifest anything in our life. What is required is gratitude. Every moment tell thank you, Lord, for giving me what you have given me today. Today I am getting only 2 chapatis. Thank you, Lord, for giving me 2 chapatis. Thank you, Lord. Today I'm going only in Tata Nano. Thank you, Lord. You've given me a vehicle to go in Tata Nano. And right now, the Lord has given us with a shelter. Thank you, Lord, for giving me a home where I'm staying here in right now. So this should be the state of mind. Every day you drink a glass of water, you recognize, thank you, Lord, for giving me this glass of water. For every moment, you should be in the state of thankfulness. When you're in the state of thankfulness, you will be starting to vibrate in a very, very, very high condition. So when still, otherwise we will be only cribbing. If you have today a glass of water in you, see, today only I have water. I don't have even juice. I don't have even vodka in my hand. So we will crib for something which we don't have. Today I'm married to so and so, and then if I'm not happy and satisfied and contented or accepted the other person, then again we will crib. Or see where I'm stuck here. If I had got married to that person, I'll be much more happy. My life will be different. I will be in some other place. I'll be doing this. I'll be doing that. So this is how we are preconditioned and predestined. There are two different things we have to understand. And now we are predestined for certain things. That is, our quota is fixed, one aspect of it. And we are preconditioned to also certain things. When I told you, now Gokul Mataji, please get up and fly.
I will. I'll try, Prabhu.
Yes. So at least we understand, yes, I have an ability to get up and fly also, right? So that is how it is. So it's, but right now I'm preconditioned to live on earth as an earthly being, just to use my legs for walking. But when I evolve in my consciousness, when I evolve in my evolution, I'm going to, I can also fly. I can also sit in this place and just do like this, and get a pomegranate in front of me from Afghanistan. I can do just like this. I can get, what do we say, water from Ganga in Himalayas. So there are people who can do that. Why are there only a handful of people like that? Why not everybody else is the question. Why not everybody can manifest that? Why means it's very, very simple thing. Because of one simple thing, that is our own laziness, nothing else. Say, for example, my phone is, this is a OnePlus phone. Many people have iPhones. Many people have Samsung phones. So mine is a simple China OnePlus phone. So in this phone, it has 256 GB of data. It has 12 GB of RAM and whatever, 2-3 cameras and everything. So right now, this phone, I'm just using it only for, to be truthful and to be correct, I use for WhatsApp, I use for Zoom, I use for YouTube, I use for regular phone call, regular messages, and maybe Google Chrome. Other than these 6 things, all other things, I use it once in a month or once in 2 months. That's a reality of all of us. We may have the best of the best phones with us, but we use it only 1%, 2%, 3% maximum of that capacity. In the same way, all of us have this physical body and this mind, this yantra, which has been given to us, which has been bestowed to us. We are akin to understand that we are a spiritual being who is unlimited and who is spiritual. He's completely away from this material existence. But now the spiritual being is locked, is put and locked into this material existence. And we are having this mundane experiences right now. And now we being an unlimited being, being bound to this limited conditioning, where we are limited with our certain amount of breath, we are limited to the certain amount of strength, we are limited to a certain amount of beauty, we are limited to a certain amount of education. So now we become preconditioned, saying that no, not possible. We become, see, now we are in human body and we are still not doing and evolving in our life. When we are in an animal body, we are still locked. At least now we have our intelligence to think about these aspects of life. But when we are in a animal body, when we are in a pig body or in a cow body or in a dog body, we are very happy and contented with my own small little piglets going around, eating stool, swimming in the filth. I'm so happy there. You cannot say that pig is not happy. Pig is very happy in its own condition. But when we come to this human form of life, are we going to live our life like that as a piglets, or are we going to live our life as a mature human being where we have an ability to manifest things what we want to manifest and do what we're supposed to do? Because this human form of life is a life of responsibility. Until and unless we do not aim towards what is that responsibility for our life, everything else is secondary. We get carried away. But if you can remain in our Bhuloka or go to the lower planetary systems or go to the higher planetary systems, but you're still within this Brahmanda, right? You can today, you can live in a small 2-bedroom house. Tomorrow you do so many good things that you will be promoted to heavenly planets where you will have a huge palaces, but still you are within this Brahmanda. So we have to understand the deeper aspects of life and not just get carried away by a small little glass pieces of life. Like, for example, of Dhruva Maharaj is one of the best example which we can talk about. Like Dhruva Maharaj was a small baby, small 5-year-old boy who wanted to go and sit on the lap of his father. So, but he was a stepson, and his other son was there, and the elder mom of hers did not allow her to sit down on his father's lap. Then he went to his mother and said, "No, I want to sit on my papa's lap." He said, "No, you cannot sit." He said, "Why?" "Because you are a stepson, and the other son has the ability." Then he said, "I want the kingdom much bigger than my father." He said, "Okay, fine. I want to do that. How do I do that? How do I manifest it?" He was just 5-year-old, but he wanted to manifest a kingdom bigger than his father. He said, "Okay, only Krishna can manifest. Govinda can manifest." "Okay, where can I find Govinda?" "I don't know where you can find Govinda, but everybody goes to the forest to get Govinda." And then he said, "I'm going to go to forest." So 5-year-old boy just walked into the forest. And Narada Muni came and told that he met Narada Muni. Narada Muni is very compassionate soul where he helps everybody in their evolution. Then he wanted to check how strict you are and how serious are you. He passed all the test of Narada Muni. And Narada Muni blessed him with certain kriyas, with certain things. And then he started doing his tapasya. And then he brought the whole world to a constant still, that he stopped breathing himself. Then the whole breath of this world got stagnated, got stopped. And then Vishnu came. All the devatas went to Vishnu, and Vishnu came to him, and then he came and he took his conch and touched Dhruva Maharaj, and then he said, and then Dhruva Maharaj opened his eyes, and just seeing the beautiful form of Mahavishnu, Dhruva Maharaj started crying. And then he said only one thing. He said that I was looking for pieces of glass when I have a diamond in front of me. So right now, what we are doing in our life is the same thing. We are looking for pieces of glass. We think this is a permanent thing in our life. Nothing is permanent in our life. So we have to understand and learn. First and foremost thing, when we are to learn to manifest, as I told you, learn to be in the state of gratefulness. Today, I'm thankful for what I'm blessed with. If I'm not grateful today, like exactly the same thing even Vamanadev told. Vamanadev was asked, okay, fine, what you're just asking me for 3 pieces of land? I can give you the whole land. I can give you the full continent. He said, very simple thing. If I'm not satisfied with this 3 pieces of land, if you give me 7 continents, I will still not be satisfied. In the same way, right now, if I'm satisfied with 10,000 rupees, that means tomorrow, if I get 1 lakh or 1 crore also, I'll be satisfied with that. If I'm not satisfied, I'm cribbing. Array, I have only 10,000 rupees. What can I do? How can I do? How, what, where? When we talk about like that, that means even if you get 1 lakh rupees or 1 crore rupees, you will not be able to be happy and satisfied. So the most primary thing we need to learn in our class of manifestation is to be in the state of gratefulness. Point number 1. And point number 2 is very important here, is to acknowledge our own karmas also. Am I worth it? Do I deserve it? And now, very important thing in manifestation, very simple thing is, where are we situated? Where are we staying right now? We are right now staying in this material creation, and we have somebody who is right next to us. His only duty is to grant whatever we want. So that is Parmatma, who is right next to us. He's the one who loves us more than what we love him. And he can manifest anything and everything for us. Whatever we want, we ask for, the Lord will sanction. But are we know what we are asking for is the question. Most of the time, when I today morning itself, we were talking about this, and I gave the example saying that, okay, fine, today, like the Prime Minister of India is coming to our home and he's having lunch in our home. And then when we come to our home, and then we are going to ask the Prime Minister, 10 rupees milega, can you give me just 10 rupees? Can you give me 20 rupees? Or do you have some change for 10 rupees? Can I have something? So when we state like that, that means we are asking very petty things from a person who is capable of giving you a whole piece of a city to you, for you to do what you want to do. So same thing what we do when we go to temples. We think that the Lord is a service provider. We think that he's a person who is going, if I give him this much, he's going to give me this much. So that's what we go to temples for. We go to temples saying that, okay, I will break 1 coconut, I will offer this, I will give this much donation, but I want this in return. So that means we are going and telling to somebody who is the supreme lord of the entire creation that give me 10 paisa, give me 10 paisa, give me 10 paisa. It looks so foolish of us, right? Going in front of the divinity and begging for chiller paisa. So our state of mind should be very simple. We go to the Lord and then we are in silence. We are in acknowledgement. Krishna, I am yours. I don't know what is good for me. Please give me auspiciousness so that I will remain yours. So that should be our prayer to the Lord when we go to the temple. Because in reality, we don't know what is good for us. We think that if I get this person, if I get this car, if I get this much money, this is the best thing for me to happen in my life. But we don't know our own past, present, and future. We may be putting a hammer right into our legs by asking the Lord and the Lord sanctioning that. So first of all, we have no idea what is good for us. So when we are aware of, yes, this is the right thing for me to happen, but who is that going to tell you that this is the right thing to happen to us, right? So in reality, we are not so much evolved that I can see my past, present, and future, then I can decide precisely this is what it is, right? That's the reason why there is a mathematical understanding and the whole solutions are given in astrology, numerology. All these things are there so that to guide us. Okay, fine. When you go through this road, you're going to get a big pile of gold. And now it's your duty or it's your will and wish to bend down. For that, you need to bend down and be strong enough to lift 10 kg of gold. Okay, fine. You're going in a forest. You get a pot of gold, which is of 20 kilos, but you do not have the stamina to carry 20 kilos and walk back that 5 kilometers. It doesn't work out like that, right? So those two things work together. One is our endeavor and also our karma. This is like two wheels of a cart. Our endeavor goes in line with our karma. So this is how our state of mind should be, with a complete understanding. And another way how we need to learn that we are ready for manifestation is that are we aligned ourselves? Is our Manomaya Kosha? Yes, Mataji, you have a question.
But Prabhu, in one of the class, you said that we can even change our karma.
Yes, we have an ability to change our karma. Definitely, yes.
So when we change our karma, you said no. Now anything to manifest is first we need that ability and then the karma.
Correct. Yeah. So when you have your ability, if this wheel moves faster, automatically this wheel will also move.
Hmm.
This, now you're moving through 2 kilometer speed. Now you're going to increase this ability of yours, but to 5 kilometers. Automatically, this wheel is connected to this now. So this will also move 5 kilometer speed. So that's how you manifest karmas. That's how you manifest things in your life. And now you do not have, your ability is also not there, but your karma is there for you to get this 5 kg gold. So it's
Hmm.
going to, karma is going to push you. You'd like it, don't like it, aapki chholi pe aaki girega. This is going to come to your house. 5 kg gold, hello, you got a lottery, 5 kg gold, please come and take. So that's how you get. So both of them are linked together. Your endeavor and it's not that, hey, I'm not interested. I'm very happy and satisfied with what I am in here and now. I don't want your 5 kg gold. Tongue, that means you lost it. So again, your free will is there. The Lord doesn't interfere again in your free will also.
Okay. Yeah, that's there. So for example, like I don't have the karma and
Mhm.
I don't have the ability also. Then
Yes.
too we can manifest.
Now, if you do not have your karma, do not have your abilities, then you will remain where you are, and you will go through the wind. You will be like a leaf where poof, this side you will flow this side. From there, wind will flow like this. That means your runanu bandhanas around you. People like your husband, your children, they will, based on their prarabdhas and their runa with you, they will satisfy your things. They'll push you here, push you here, push you here, and your life will go. But that's not how we are supposed to live. We are supposed to live standing very strong on our own feet.
So the ability here, first is the ability is we should have the thankfulness.
No,
We
we
should
should be
have the
thankful for our karma. Two things
Hmm.
here. Thankful for your karma. Thank you,
Hmm.
Krishna, for what you've given me in here and now. This is your quota.
Okay.
And you have your ability. This ability is unlimited. This can move. The one wheel is fixed. This can move
Okay.
only at 5 kilometer speed because for your lifetime, your speed is given. You can get
Okay.
only 3 lakh rupees per annum. This is your quota for this thing.
Hmm.
You can
Hmm.
get only this house. This is your karma. This
Hmm.
like Prabhupada used to give the example of a pole and a rope and a cow is tied. This is your
Hmm.
karma.
Hmm.
The rope is your karma. Only this much you can stretch. This is the wheel, the
Hmm.
first wheel. The
Hmm.
second wheel is you as an unlimited being has unlimited capacities. That is you. So
Hmm.
now, if you increase this capacity, if you move this is going only 5 kilometer speed, but you're going to increase this speed to 10 kilometers. Automatically, your karma will become more. The rope will extend. You'll go further much in 5 kilometer speed. That's how your
Okay.
endeavors matters. That's how you have an ability to change your own karma.
So where will this thankfulness or gratitude word work? Where in karma or in the endeavor?
That's what gratitude works in karma. That you're satisfied with your karma. As long as you're not acknowledge that I'm going in 5 kilometer speed, you will not know.
Okay.
No.
Got it. Got it. Bro.
I'm happy
Now.
and contented with one bedroom house. I'm happy and
Okay.
contented with my nano car. I'm happy and contented with my husband and my kids. I'm happy and contented with 10,000 rupees per month. This is the contentment. Okay, and then I'm an unlimited being where I have a capacity to do more. If I just increase my own capacity, then this will increase more to the more higher speed.
So to get that capacity, what are the things?
Yes, that's what we are going to talk about today. That's what is called manifestation. So until and unless we do not recognize this karma aspect and do not live in gratitude, there's no point in increasing this. Why? I'll tell you again. That means we are not aligned. That
Okay.
means tomorrow you are going to get a lottery of 1 lakh rupees. Okay. If your Manomaya Kosha and your Vijnanamaya Kosha is not aligned with your Annamaya Kosha, what will happen is there are people who will win a lottery of 1 lakh rupees and within a span of 3 days or within a 1 week, boom, gone 1 lakh rupees. Because they don't know how to handle that. They don't know how to make use of that. Right? So in the same way, if we are in a state of gratitude, I'm thankful. Oh, the Lord gave me today 1 lakh rupees. I'm very happy with this. And now I'm going to make that 1 lakh rupees as 10 lakh rupees by doing the best out of it. Oruj.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So, what are the ways we can align ourselves with our koshas?
Yeah, we are going to talk about that. So the fundamental thing which we are covering right now is to understand that we have a certain karma, certain quota, which is fixed, which can be altered and can also be reduced. Like a ship, you have a very big and wonderful ship, but that ship has few holes in that. Then if the ship cannot go much further long, even though that's a best cruise, but it has a holes in that. The more the number of holes, the more lesser the distance it can travel. Isn't it? In the same way, in our life, when we do vikarma, there is karma, there is akarma, there is vikarma. When we do vikarma, when we do things against the laws of this universe, this like we are putting holes in our own karma, and the rope which I'm talking about is going to get shortened. The 5 kilometer speed our karma is going to reduce it to 3 kilometers, 2 kilometers, like that. When we do papa karma, that's why we are stopped. A person who goes and steals money, how is he stopped? By putting him to a prison, right? He's locked. That means his movement is stopped. That's how exactly all of us are bound into this material creation. And now manifestation means I'm not telling you go and steal a bank. I'm going to teach you the technique of sitting here and do like this and go into the bank locker and pull the money and come here. No, I am teaching you a method where you're going to increase your abilities in such a way, you're going to start vibrating in such a big higher frequency that automatically this 5 kilometer speed will also increase to your 10 kilometer, which you're vibrating at. Both of them go hand in hand. Okay. And now we have to understand that the concept of Parmatma, the importance of recognizing Parmatma. Right now, first point number 1, you recognize your karma. Point number 2, we have to recognize Parmatma. Like every time in manifestation classes, this is the classic example which I give is about a person. He was a merchant. He was going from one village to another village, but he has to pass through a forest, and it was already got late for him. So he passed through a forest, and then he sat down under a tree, and then he was feeling very cold, very chill it was. He just thought about it, and he expressed it. If I had a blanket, it would be so nice. It's so cold. And then boom, the blanket came, and he covered himself. Wow, so nice. I'm feeling so nice, warm. He didn't even think and recognize from where it came. But at that hour of need, what he needed was a blanket, and he got a blanket. He was very happy with that. After some time, he was thinking, he was feeling so hungry. If I can get some chappan bhog, so much hungry I am from morning, I'm walking so much. And then boom, a food thali in front of him came. And then bum, he ate off. He said, oh, thank you, thank you. And he was grateful. And he said, thank you. And he ate. And after some time, it was dark, and it was pitch dark. And then he was wondering, first of all, blanket came. Then after eating, then his mind started working. He started pondering, oh, where did the blanket come from? Such a big meal. Where am I? How it came? And he started thinking like that. And then he said, then he realized he's in the middle of a forest. And then he thought, Arey, Bapre, if a lion comes, what will happen? And then boom, lion came, boom, in front of him. Just lion is standing and staring at him. That's not doing anything. But he, within his mind, is so fearful that he didn't even say, his lion came, he will go. No, he thought his preconceived notions again. What did he think? Oh, lion came, he will eat me. And boom, he was eaten up. That's exactly what is happening to all of us in our life. Because Parmatma, who is right next to us, he's so merciful and so much loving us more than what we love him, that he has only 2 works eternally. We are here eternally, na? We are here from unlimited lifetimes, in this lifetime, and again also future lifetimes. Tomorrow I'm going to go into a body of a cockroach. It's not that the Paramatma will say, "Arey, tum cockroach ban ke hum nahi aayega." Nahi, na? He loves us more. He's going to come there with us, always accompanying us. And that Paramatma has 2 activities. What is that? Upadrikshta and Anumanta. He's the one who is going to be watching everything. Theek hai, now he is in a human body. Now he's going through this. He's just witnessing that. And Upadiksha and Anumanta. Okay, fine. Okay, I want this car. Theek hai, tataastu, take it, got it. Okay, I want to go world tour. Theek hai, tataastu, go world tour. I want this man only. Take it, tataastu, take it. But what are the consequences of that? We have no idea. But I made the choices. I want to go to a world tour. Okay, fine. You went into a world tour, and you went into a ship, and it was Titanic, and you sank and you died. So fine, because I made that choice. right? But Parmatma, but the Lord doesn't say, oh, now you sank and died in Parmatma, then and you became a fish in the thing, into the Arctic. Oh, I'm not going to come there. No, Parmatma is there. I love you more. I'll be there with you also. And then I will go through all your evolution. Then again, you come to this human form of life. Then I say, no, okay, now I want this man only. Okay, fine. Okay, fine, tatastu. Okay, get married to this man. Oh, now you get married to this man. Oh, it's so troublesome. No, no, it's very difficult. No, no, no. One time, two time, third time. Okay, tatastu. Okay, fine, divorce. Fine, no problem. Another man. Okay. So this is what we are doing now. We don't know what is good for us in our life. We only are going through our own whims and fancies of our life. So here, the point number 2 for manifestations is to recognize Parmatma, that we are sitting under a Kalpavriksha tree. That means we don't know. Just by asking it, it will say, the Lord says Tatastu, that means you will receive it. You will, but are we sure about it? We don't know. That's why we always thoughtful about what we think, what we want. So that is the second concept of understanding manifestation, is to recognize Parmatma in our life, that authority of Parmatma. Haan, Gokul Mataji.
So, Prabhu, it's better than we need not manifest the things, because when we don't know that whether it's right or wrong for us, or it might cause any trouble, so better we don't manifest anything and live happily and contented with what we have.
Yes, no problem at all. That's what exactly Krishna is teaching is in the Bhagavad Gita. Is it summer or winter? You have in front of you gold or a stone, does not matter, you be equipoised. That is how a devotee lives. That is how a evolved person lives. A person who has evolved in his life is not manifesting anything. For him, everything falls into him. That's a beauty about it. A person who is evolved doesn't have to run behind the butterfly. He just have to sit down and I'm happy and contented with what Lord has given me today. Then all the butterflies will come and sit on him, right? But if you want to run behind and catch the butterfly, you can never catch a butterfly. That is how manifestation truly works. That's why you need to learn and live in gratitude. When you're in gratitude, automatically the Lord says, yes, you're blessed. Then I have to definitely increase your quota. So if your quota is this much, it will increase to, if you're going at 5 kilometer speed, it will increase to 10 kilometer speed. And you can see that same simple example of Srila Prabhupada. He was just an old little man, very short. He was very old, 60 years old. He went to America with nothing, with just about $5-6 in his pocket, with just 2 trunks of books with him. And he manifested 108 temples, right? How did that happen? So it's really a magical thing, right? Opening 108, if I go to a company or I start my own business and if I want to open 108 branches of my company all over the world, it will take me so much. But he didn't do anything. He just went, sit under a park and just chanted Hare Krishna, that's all. He was
it's better
with what he was having. And
better to manifest things which is related to Krishna, not for our own selfish things.
No. See, again, Krishna, we always tend to use this logic and we want to put everything on Krishna now. Right, but we need to take responsibility. But the Lord does not interfere in our karma. That's very important thing. Until and unless we have reached the level of bhava, the Lord will not interfere in our karma. When we talk about yoga kshemam mahamyam, the Lord will personally take care of you. Yes, definitely he will. But in which stage of your evolution? Right now, if I think that, okay, Lord will personally take care of me, so I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit at home and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And now, the same thing, when we do this at home, I'm not, why should I cook? I'm going to sit chant Krishna, Yoga Kshema Mahamyam. I will personally take care of this. Food will come into my plate here, right now, here. No, it's not going to happen like that.
No, but do your duty. Do your duty.
Yes.
And give it to the.
Yeah, that's where karma comes into picture. We need to do our karma. We need to do our activity. That's very important. Recognizing, again, see, we recognized our karma. We recognized our ability also. We are unlimited being. We are not a limited being, but we are bound right now. We are this the stick here is tied us through karmically here, and above us there's Parmatma here, who has an unlimited ability again. Parmatma is unlimited. I am unlimited. What is only limited is karma. You get this triangle. We have Parmatma who is unlimited, and me as a part and part. Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnameva Shishate. The Lord is unlimited. Purna, complete and this complete, and I'm also coming from the Lord who is complete. So I'm also complete. So why am I seeing this incompleteness in my life? Because this triangle is not properly aligned. We are not aligned ourselves properly. That's where all the issue happens. Like Prabhupada very nicely explains in the purport of this shloka, where he says that he uses the word called dovetail. We are not dovetailing ourselves properly into this universal arrangement which is there. Dovetailing means what? I have a cover. This cover of the phone is designed in such a way that it will fix into this phone. But if I do not, my karmas are so bad or my understanding is bad that I'm not able to dovetail it, that means it's not fixing. But by nature, I'm made to dovetail myself. Okay. So these are the three things. If we understand, then we can manifest anything. What is that we can manifest in my life? Whatever you can think is what you can manifest. I'm sitting here closing my eyes, and if I think that I'm floating into this material, into the akash, and I'm flying through from this galaxy to that galaxy, exactly that you can manifest. You can do that in reality, in here and now. Nothing is stopping you with that. How many of you agree with me what I'm telling you, or you think it's a fairy tale?
I agree, Prabhu, but in my mind, one thing is going on. Yes, we can manifest. Now I've come to an understanding that we can manifest things, that I've made like a equation, ability plus karma gives out the manifestation. When there is minus
It's
ability
sanction of
and
Parmatma. Most important sanction of Parmatma.
recognition with Parmatma
Yes.
manifestation. So
Recognition
the
and sanction of Parmatma.
okay, and minus ability minus karma, there is no manifestation. When
Correct.
there is ability minus karma, again there is no manifestation.
Very
And
good.
when minus ability but plus karma, you can manifest. That is
Correct.
the sanction of
Very nice. Very
the
nice.
law.
You write this book, you will become top one good seller.
No,
Seller.
my
This
question now
formula is
is
very nice how you made.
no, my question is now when there is plus ability plus karma and we can manifest along with the sanction of the Lord, but why should I take a risk when I don't know or when I cannot judge what I'm asking is right or wrong?
Yes. So now, what is it that we are going to manifest is very, very simple. What should be my state of being to manifest?
What kind of manifestation should we go for?
See, when we, right now, when we are selfish, we are going to ask everything for myself, right? So we have to come beyond our selfishness. We should
One second. Now, myself, does it include only me or my family also is selfishness?
obviously me and mine.
Okay.
Me or mera is what we always, right now we as an individual person, we expanded by my wife, my children, my this, my that, my cousins, my this. It's a whole expanded thing. Me and mine. We always look into me and mine. Hai na?
Oh.
So now that means we are being very selfish. So, but what is it that we can manifest so much that you can see, you should have your desire so big that your own existence is automatically taken care of. You got it? Like, for example, simple example, again of Prabhupada's example. His desire was nothing. His desire was only one thing. What was that? I want to fulfill the desire, what my guru told me. I want to go preach, give this Krishna Bhakti to the people who are English speaking. That's all, right? His desire was not his own selfish desire. His desire was something much bigger than himself. So once our desire becomes bigger than ourselves, that's where magic happens. But right now, we never make our desire bigger than myself. We are stuck with our small, tiny desires. No, mujhe hi chahiye, aisa hi chahiye, waisa hi chahiye. Why you're not telling me like this? You should tell me like this. Why you're not telling me like this? I will understand only like this only. Hai na? Why you're not acknowledging me? You should acknowledge me like this only. I am like this only. You should go beyond that. Only the day and the moment we go beyond our own selfish, the threshold, that's where things open up for us. That's the reason why I requested earlier that we all of us have to do a prayer every day for the welfare of everybody. Who remembers that prayer? Who is doing that? That's the way, that's a key to manifest.
Om
Correct.
Sarveshru Swasthar Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shantar Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. That prayer, those two prayers, Prabhu. That's me.
Nobody is there. I cannot
Guruji.
see anybody.
Oh my God.
ठीक
Can
है.
you see me now?
Yes.
Prabhu,
So,
there are two questions by Shomli Mataji in the chat. There are two questions.
okay. I'll just see what is that. I have a question, Prabhu. What if someone wants to manifest something, is endeavoring hard and is grateful, but his caste is resisting him to achieve? Okay, fine. So, a person must endeavor. Okay, I will explain. We are coming to how to manifest when we're just understanding the fundamentals of our life. So these are the points when we need to cover. These are the steps we need to climb for us to manifest. Right now, we only see when you open internet and type manifestation in Google, in YouTube, you will get so many people, so many things. We have like more than hundreds of varieties of ways how to manifest. We are also going to discuss about some of them. Earlier in one of my workshop, we also discussed about many things. There are sigils, there are switch words, there are angel numbers, there are 369 manifestation, there is 51 manifestation, there is tantric manifestation, there is mantra manifestation. We have unlimited ways to manifest. So we'll talk about that. I'll answer your question. By the time we finish, you'll be having a clear understanding. So now my point here is, first is understand karma. Second point is understand your ability, which is unlimited. Third point, understand that you're not alone. You're not at all alone. Eternally, you're not alone. You're always there with somebody. The most lovable person in this world, the most lovable, loved person with you, that is Parmatma. He's right here. So understand this trilogy, your karma, you're yourself unlimited being. Parmatma, who is again unlimited in being. If he sanctions Tatastu, like Narada Muni, he was just a son of a maid servant, right? And now that son of a maid servant became a rishi, a muni, where he travels from one universe to other universe. When I talked about a person can manifest going from one universe to another universe, I referred to Narada Muni. But what was he earlier? He was just a son of a maid servant. He was just washing pots. How did he manifest such a way that he can travel from intergalactic travel, which we cannot even dream about? We think it's an illusion. It's a sci-fi thing, but it's not a sci-fi thing, it's reality. Me and you can also do the same thing. But again, what is stopping us? I'm again repeating the same thing. Can somebody remember what I told? What is stopping us? There's just one word for that.
Ability or ability?
Doubt.
Okay, doubt is one. Something very more important. It's a verb.
Endeavor.
No. First only I told.
Gratitude.
Because is our laziness.
Laziness.
Nothing else is stopping us. A simple thing. Say, for example, now that we are devotees and then we read Bhagavad Gita, we want to read Bhagavad Gita, we want to read Bhagavatam, we want to read Chaitanya Chaitamrita, we want to complete all of them in our life. At least we think that we want to achieve all of these things. But we are so lazy that we do not have that consistency. Today, okay, I'm so enthusiastic one day that I take the book, I read one full chapter. I forget it after 10 days, then again I will not take the book. After 1 month, I say, oh, this lifetime I have to finish this. Then again take one book and read one full chapter. So that's what is happening, because we are not lazy, we are completely lazy, and we are not consistent in our life. So once we become consistent in our life, that's where manifestation also happens. So that is how, say, just take for example, till now, from the time I became a devotee until, I'm talking about me as a person. Say, for example, 25 years, 25 to 28 years now, is that came in touch with Krishna, came in touch with Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. If I had read at least one shloka per day, just one shloka per day for 25 years, how many times I could have finished so many of the books, right? But we are not that, when we're not even this much evolved that I have that ability to read at least one shloka, and we are talking about manifesting this, manifesting that, and like this, like that. So that's how, again, it boils down to our own, because what happens again is there's a very thin line of between being in tamoguna and being in satvaguna. Sometimes we think that tamoguna is satvaguna, but it's actually tamoguna. You understood this concept? It's very important to understand this if you want to manifest. We think that sometimes when we say I'm happy and contented and I don't want to do anything, that may be sometimes in the mode of ignorance, not in the mode of goodness also. In mode of goodness also I remain satisfied and contented, but in mode of ignorance also I remain satisfied and contented. But there's a difference between this, very, very thin line. So we need to be able to be smart in that. Okay? So this is the basic fundamentals for us to understand, for us to manifest anything and everything.
Prabhu, what is that thin line between what you just said?
Who's speaking?
Laziness.
Me, Guruj.
Fine. So that thin line is very simple. It's just laziness again. I may just sit in the couch and do nothing, and they just say that no, because I'm sitting down doing nothing, because I want to chant my japa nicely on the bed today. That is laziness, no? That's not sattva guna. So that's exactly the thin line. With that thin line, the judge for it is nobody else but ourselves. Okay.
Got it, Prabhu.
Now let's understand manifestation. So how do we really make things happen? Point number one, for us to manifest something in our life, be free from doubts. Be very clear that you want this in your life. Okay? Without, and point number one, be free from doubts. Point number two, endeavor towards it on a regular basis. Say, for example, my dream is to have a Mercedes car in my life. Okay. And it's my dream. Yeah, this is what I want to manifest. But I have never gone to a Mercedes showroom and I've gone through the Mercedes cars, gone through the brochures, worked out the different EMIs. But on the contrary, I have gone to a Maruti showroom, checked the cars, checked the showroom, isn't it? If your aim in your life is to manifest a Mercedes car, that means you have to go to a Mercedes showroom and check the Mercedes showroom, see the brochures. But I don't do that because back of my mind, somewhere it's logged that I don't deserve it. Isn't it? We go to a smaller version of it and I'm happy with that. So I need to change that mindset, that inability that we have. We think that I'm limited, but no, your karma is limited, not you. You are an unlimited being, and you have somebody above you who is also unlimited. That is Parmatma. Okay. So that is point number one to manifest. Remove doubts. Point number two is to accept your ability, that you have the ability to bring that in your life. And point number three, ask yourself, is this what I need in here and now? Is this what is going to give me what is required in here and now? Or is it my need? Or you can ask in another way, is it my need or is it my want? There's a difference between a need and a want. A need is what we have, what all of us are automatically taken care of. A want is something which is our greed, which is our lust, which will push us towards that. You get the difference between a need and a want. You understand that. Point number three, also you have to understand that, is this beyond me, or is it cutting the threshold of my selfishness, or is it within my selfishness? Okay. So when we are come to this understanding and this platform, then there's nothing stopping us after that. You got it? Your dream should be so big, which is also beyond you, which is also going to include Vasudeva Kutumbakam into it. only then we will be able to be really manifest it. That means we are doing it for not just for myself, but for everybody. I'm not, then automatically your quota will increase so drastically that you will not even know. Like, for example, simple, let's say, I just give an example, but I will not quote the name, but you will know who it is. Say I'm just a normal person, normal graduate, normal things. Okay. And, but my activity, what I'm doing right now is beyond what even a normal graduate can do. This person is meeting with all the top officials of the government. This person is manifesting huge facilities where this can take care of many other souls, isn't it? So, and how is this being manifested? Why? And but me as a person, I'm very simple and satisfied. I'm happy with what I'm getting: a small little house, a small little family, a small little thing. But what I'm doing is much bigger, which is taking care of thousands and thousands of people. So that is how we have to live. Then that is how the real satisfaction of life happens. The satisfaction, again, when we talk about manifestation, we are only talking of manifestation of material things here. Your happiness, your contentment, your satisfaction is not given by object, people, or situation. A car cannot give you the happiness or satisfaction. A car can take you from point A to point B. It can be a nano car, it can be a Mercedes car, it can be a Rolls Royce car. It can just take you from point A to point B. Only thing which can satisfy here is your ego, nothing else. So we need to learn to be satisfied with in here and now what is required for me here. Okay. So keeping in mind all of these points, now let's come to different ways we can manifest different things. Starting with a most simplest way to manifest in our life is by having a proper affirmations. What are these affirmations? Affirmations are our sentences, what we make. Is the words what we tell to ourselves. When a simple thing, when I say that I want to manifest good health, simple affirmation is you're going to tell in here and now that I am healthy. Simple. I am healthy, I am healthy, I am healthy. Tell this to yourself. You can talk to your body, do a body talk. We have never spoken to, when was the last time did Reshma Mataji talk to her kidneys? Reshma Mataji, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಿಡ್ನಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ last time ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? Yeah, we've never spoken to our kidney, right? But kidney is doing so much of work every day, filtering so much of blood, removing so much toxins. When was the last time you told, thank you, kidney, for doing this? We never. When was it last time that Gokul Mataji thanked her liver, which is the biggest chemical factory in our body, which is cleansing everything, which is detoxifying us? Reshma ji, tell me.
ಪ್ರಭು ಗ್ರಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಬುಕ್ ಗ್ರಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಬರುವಾಗ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಅದೇ ದಿನ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಆರ್ಗನ್ಸ್ಗೆ.
Very good, very good.
Prabhu, you said you'll teach us how to make a gratitude diary. You never did. Please teach us now.
Exactly same thing we are doing today.
Okay, so we just write it like this every day.
No. I will tell you how to do that. But just listen. Okay. Now, so we need to learn to be thankful. That's very important. Okay. Thankful for everything, being in the state of gratitude. Okay. That's when we talk about affirmation again, it should be in the present tense, and you should mean it, what we are going to tell. Say, when I say I'm healthy, I should mean that I'm healthy. Okay. And when most of the time, what we say, somebody say, for example, somebody gets a fever. What is it for everybody? We call up, you know what happened? My husband fell sick. My husband is sick. My husband is sick. My husband is sick. Isn't it? That means we are affirming, saying that my husband is sick. My husband is sick. My husband is sick. That means we are creating that situation to make that person sick. What we should tell the otherwise, my husband is healing. My husband is healing. My husband is healing. Right? Then you can see that the healing process manifests much 10 times more. So that is how our affirmations work. This is how it creates a neuro pathways in our life. And our intention in our affirmations matters a lot. What is the intent behind it? Okay, that is about affirmations. So simple affirmations for all of us is whatever you need to manifest is you can also say, for example, I'll give you I am so thankful for the universe for aligning me to attract my soulmate. Say, for example, you want to attract a person into your life. Okay, a soulmate. Okay, bringing with it a deep sense of love, happiness, contentment, and inner peace into my heart, into my life. This is exactly the affirmation what we are going to say when we want to attract a soulmate into my life. That means when I want to attract a right person into my life. Okay, where I'm not specific about only this, I want only this person, only this thing, but my state of mind here is what I am so thankful for the universe aligning me to attract my soulmate, bringing with it a deep sense of love, happiness, contentment, and inner peace to my heart and into my life. See, just visualize if you have a person like this who brings about deep sense of love into your life, happiness, contentment, peace into your heart and into your life, you will just go and embrace him, right? So this is exactly how we have to manifest using affirmations. This is how.
Prabhu, that affirmation, Prabhu, I'm so thankful to the universe.
No, it's an example. I just told you. Like
Acha, acha.
we can phrase our affirmations in so loving way that you yourself will feel nice about it.
Okay, it's not that exacting what we should follow. We can use our own things.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
can make your own in this format, in this way.
Oh.
You're starting with thankfulness because you're first of all, I'm so thankful for the universe aligning me. Again, what you need to align is yourself with your abilities and with Parmatma. You this triangle, you remember, aligning yourself, bringing with it a deep sense of love, happiness, contentment, inner peace in my heart and into my life. This is how we manifest. Okay. Okay, that is through affirmations.
Prabhu, I have a question.
Yeah.
So if we have to, sorry, can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we have to manifest, let's say when you talk about something like soulmate, or when it comes to a person or something, if we have to manifest something, and if we are already surrounded by, if let's say if someone already has a partner, and if they want to manifest love between those two people, then do you still visualize the same way? Do
Yes.
you visualize
Yes.
that?
Now you're
Would
going
that
to
be a
now you're going to
manifestation?
make, see, you already committed to a certain person. Now what you're going to tell manifest is, I'm so thankful for the universe for aligning me, that I have attracted Vaibhav in my life, who brings me a deep sense of love, happiness, contentment, and inner peace into my heart and in my life. You say this to yourself every day. Then you see how Vaibhav Prabhu is going to bring about love, happiness, contentment, and inner peace into your heart in here and now.
Okay, Prabhu, I got it.
Okay. And now the same thing when you are still talking about affirmations, there's a way to do that. How to manifest it using affirmations is the technique. There are techniques again. Techniques are kriyas. Kriya means it's a tantra. It's a technology to do that. Affirmations, how do I use them? That method is called as 369 method. Okay. What is 369 method? You're going to use an affirmation, which you're going to take at least 64 seconds. All of this, what I'm telling is very important, precise. Please make a note of it, and it's very important for you. Okay. Say, for example, I will tell another one. I'm so thankful for the universe for aligning me to attract $100,000 in my bank account, bringing with it financial freedom, joy, excitement in my life. Right? So now if you want to manifest that to happen in your life, to have $100,000 in your bank account, simple thing. You need to, first of all, do not doubt it. 100,000 also, no, it's okay. Even 10,000 also, it's okay. If you're in that state of mind, you will not be able to manifest. You should be very crystal clear. If you say 100,000, it should remain 100,000. Do not compromise. If you compromise, the universe will get shaken up. The whole arrangement will get shaken up. Say, Arey, what is it this girl wants? She wants really 100,000 or 100,000 rupees or 100,000 rands or 100,000 what? We don't know. See, very precise, very clear in what is it that I want to manifest. Okay. So in 369 method, which was discovered, it was not invented again, it was discovered by one of the greatest scientists, by Nikola Tesla. Tesla was a very great scientist and a very big person to work on vibrations and frequencies. He understood that the world is nothing but vibrations and frequencies. If you understand that the whole was vibration and frequencies, our life becomes so easy. Okay, now I'm feeling very low, lethargic, very lazy. That is my vibration. I'm vibrating here. I'm going to add something into my life that is vibrating here. Then what will happen? Automatically, I will get pulled up here. You get the point? I have a small cup of glass of water, which is cold, and I keep a hot cup of water next to that. So, and maintain the heat of this. What happens is cold cup of water also becomes hot. That is resonance. That's a laws of resonance. That's how it works. So for that, we have so many other things. One of the best methods for us is to, again, when we want to take something from outside, that is batch flowers. Like these flowers have unlimited high vibrations. So just take few drops of it. You're feeling low, lethargic, lazy, not able to do anything. Just take one drop of lark, not one, say at least 6 drops of lark in your mouth. And then you can see that within a few moments, in here and now, your vibration rises high. So there are different methods like that. So coming back again now to 369 method. So this is how we are going to do. We are going to write the affirmation what we have made in the present tense with the state of thankfulness and gratitude with what we want. Okay. And for the well-being of everybody. All of this is covered in that. And then when you write that 3 times in 3 different sandhyas, morning, afternoon, and evening. First time you write is 3 times. You're going to take a fresh book. You're going to write in the fresh book. And this book should not be seen by anybody other than you. That's a secret. You should never reveal this to anybody. This book should be never seen till that thing manifests in your life. 3 times in the morning, you're going to write it. And each line, you're going to take 64 seconds. And you should maintain that thought that you've already manifested it for 64 seconds. You got it? 3 lines you need to write, each line taking 64 seconds, and maintain that thought in the present tense that I have already manifested it. Point number 1. Same thing in the afternoon. You're going to write 6 times. That is afternoon sandhya. Same thing. I am, say for example, I am so thankful for the universe for aligning me to attract my soulmate Vaibhav Prabhu in my life, bringing with a deep sense of love, happiness, contentment, and inner peace in my heart and into my life. Like this, I'm going to write 6 times.
Prabhu, in the morning 3 times, in the noon 6 times.
Morning 3 times, afternoon 6 times, and in the evening sandhya 9 times. 3, 6, 9.
9. Okay.
And each line,
is 3 lines, and then it will go to 6 lines and 9 lines, or it will be only 3 lines?
No, morning only 3 lines, afternoon only 6 lines, evening only 9 lines.
That's what lines also increase.
No, you're just going to write morning 3 times, afternoon 6 times, evening 9 times. And each line you're going to, each sentence, each affirmation you're going to write, you need to consume 68 seconds. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. 64 seconds.
Yeah, 64 seconds. And you should be in that state of awareness that, okay, I have already manifested it. When I'm manifesting my soulmate, that he's giving me the deep sense of love already. How do you feel? You feel that energy within you. That's what is you need to manifest.
Prabhu, same line, na?
Yeah, same line, same manifestation, same line. Okay. So then just by doing this, you can see that again, keep it a minimum of 1 mandala, that is for 48 days. Then you can, and okay, now what we're doing is we are putting this request to Parmatma. Parmatma is here. This is your karma. Right now, it's not in your karma in here and now, right? And you are giving this universe to Parmatma. You're putting this repeatedly, or acknowledging Parmatma and giving this hint to Parmatma that this is what you want. And now I'm not going to do anything. हाँ आएगा तो आएगा, जब आएगा हमने पता है, प्रभु जी ने बता दिया आ जाएगा. No, if you want to manifest a car in your life and you want a specific car in your life, then you go to that specific showroom, find out how much the car is worth, see which are the models which is going to suit you in here and now, what is practically possible for you, find out how much you have the what is the down payment, find out how much are the EMIs, calculate as per your present karma, how much is it that we can do, in today, how much we can do, how much more we need. So when you work on all the 3 levels of this triangle, you will get your car in within 48 days. For sure, you can do that. But we doubt, this itself will doubt, really, is it possible? We are not sure about our own self, and we are not sure about more than this. We are so shameful that we are not sure about the ability of the Lord. The Lord who is with us always, eternally, who is there also in an amoeba body, or we become a worm in a stool, he's also there with us. He loves us so much. For him, giving you a car is nothing. Right? But what is it that, how is it, what is it that we want to do with the car also matters. Okay, so this should be the state of mind. Then you can manifest. This is 369 manifestation, how you're going to use it. Okay. And affirmations, that many different ways you can use affirmation. The best way is again 369 you can use, and you can keep this book always under your pillow. It's very good. Okay. And
People will read, no Prabhu, if we keep it under a pillow.
You write it on this. This book belongs to Gokul Pawar. Nobody has the right to open this book.
And they'll read it more. They'll read it again. If you mention that don't do it, then people will do it.
Okay. Keep it under the bed then. But it is at least in your auric space. Keep it in your auric space. That's important. But it's a very secret book. You need to do that to manifest. So first believe it, and believe in your ability, and acknowledge the ability of the Supreme Lord, and repeatedly appeal it to the Parmatma, and then nothing is going to stop. And okay, when this is getting things into life is very easy. You want to get a car, you want to get a house, all this is very easy. You want to get more and more money, all this is very easy actually. Okay, little more difficult is to get people in our life. Okay, to get the right person in our life. So for getting the right person in our life, it's very important for us also, because here 2 people's karmas are involved. Here 2 different individuals are involved. And now if one person wants this person, and if this person does not want this person, but I want to manifest this person, I want him, this person. So there are 2 ways to do that. Okay, one way is by taking responsibility that if I get this person, whatever odds, I'm going to remain with this person, and I'm sure that I will remain with this person, because it's like I'm pulling this person into my life. Okay, here if it's a cooperative thing, that's different. That's much easier to work on. We have issues with your parents, with your girls' parents, boys' parents. We have issues. We have to work on it. That's more easier. But now this person, I do not. I want him, this person in my life at any cost. I'm going to go to any extreme. But the commitment here, what is required is lifetime commitment. Yes, I will remain with this person because I'm getting him out of the blue, out of the box into my life. And there are methods for doing that, but again we should be consistent. And here it's like you're going against the wind. It is you're going against your when you're flowing through the wind, it's very easy to flow, right? It's like when a fish want to swim through the river, it's easy. If it wants to go upstream, it's where difficulty is. You need to put extra strength, extra efforts into your life. But are we ready to go to that extra mile? Then only then we'll be able to manifest. If you are not ready, or if we are not sure, or we are still doubting about it, then still things will keep failing. Because you need to convince Parmatma that yes, Parmatma, and again, very important concept here is again of karma, which comes that if you have the Runanubandhana with this person, automatically he'll fall in line. Now, if it's not there, that means you need to create a new Runanubandhana, new Rin. That's what takes time and effort. New Rin you have to create to bring that person into your life. That's about manifesting people. So now, manifesting, we talked about getting things into our life and how do we remove things in our life. That's also important, right? There is somebody sitting in our life who's troubling us so much. There's a neighbor who's always yelling at me, yelling at me, yelling at me, isn't it? So how do I remove him from my life? It's also a very simple way to do that. First and foremost, is to recognize again the karma. Why is this? What is in me that has attracted this neighbor into my life? Right? We need to understand that. This neighbor who's yelling and shouting at me is nothing but my own manifestation. There is something me which is vibrating so low that is attracting this person. So I need to cleanse myself. Okay. And I need to tell to this person, what are those? Again, 4 magical words will come into point here. Tell to that person, close down, keep dhyana mudra, close your eyes, sit down, bring this person into your awareness. That's one way of doing. Another way of doing, I taught you earlier also, these 2 fingers, this mudra, hold like this, take a photo of that person, keep here so that you be aware of that person, look into that person and tell him, I'm sorry for whatever I have done, or my ancestors have done, that you are yelling and shouting at me always, being my neighbor. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Whatever I have done knowingly or unknowingly in this lifetime or any lifetime that has hurted you, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for all the negativities I have put forth on you. I forgive you for putting all the negativities you have put forth on me. I thank you for being a wonderful neighbor. I love you and I let you go. I let you go. I let you go. So when you do this consciously for a consistent period of time, again, a minimum of one mandala, what you're doing here is you're cleansing yourself, because we don't know what has attracted this neighbor into our life. Why is he shouting at me for no reason? Simply nothing happens. There is something which has happened now or in the past, which I don't know about. So I'm recognizing that aspect of karma and I'm cleansing by telling sorry, forgive me. Thank you for being there. I'm not telling you don't be there. And I love you also. It's not that I'm going to hate you and I let you go. I don't want you in here and now. It's troubling me. I let you go. So that's one of the way of doing it. Okay. So that's one way of doing. There is other way also of doing through Swara Yoga, but I'm not going to talk about that here. That is individually who wants to learn can learn from me. I'm already teaching Sharmila Mataji and Gokul Mataji also about Swara Yoga and also few hints to Uruch Mataji and Vaibhav Prabhu, but not in detail to other 3 of you if you want to learn, because it's a very deep science and that how you can actually change your karma, because you will be manifesting it magically there. But that requires again lots of time and efforts for you to understand yourself, align yourself. So we here, because we are recording this session, we'll keep it very simple. 369 manifestation we'll talk about, and we are going to talk about affirmations we talked about. We also have something called as switch words. Switch words also are like very magical words which will work in a very magical way. Okay. So they are going to, I can give you a list of switch words based on what is it that you need. So you can just type it in our group which we have. So for what is it that you want to manifest, which switch word can be used, we can use those switch words. In the similar way, we also have angel numbers, which we can use. Angel numbers again vibrate on a very high frequency. Say, for example, you want to be the most lovable person in this world. You want all around people around you to love you. So now, say, for example, a girl is getting married and going into the family, and she wants harmony there. She wants to be a lovable person there. Simple thing, there's an angel number which you need to just write it on your non-dominant part of your body. If you are right-handed, write it in your left side of your body. If you're left-handed, write it on your right side of your body, either on your thighs or on your arm, anywhere. Again, take 64 seconds for you to write that. Okay. And then remain it till the next day. Take bath again, it gets wiped out, right again. That number is vibrating at a very high frequency, which is going to help you to attract the, what do we say, attract the people, you become lovable. That's what it will happen. Okay. Okay, I'll share you a few angel numbers with you. Say, for example, you want to, the simple thing, when we talk about switch words, simple switch words I'm going to talk about. First switch word is when we talk about, when you're going out, most of the time we pray Ganapati go and go, we pray to Narasimhadev and go out. Okay. And you can also add this switch word called divine guard. Just say divine guard, divine guard, divine guard. That means this guard is a very strong switch word which is going to guard you always. Any wrong thought coming into your mind, just tell cancel, cancel, cancel. And you want more and more money, then you can say divine count, divine count, divine count. Divine togetherness, you want to have togetherness in your life, right? Say divine together, divine together, divine together. Be together, be together, be together. There are many ways. There, whatever specifically you need, you let me know, then I will help you out with that. So when it comes to like switch words, when you want to be uh, most lovable person among your people, and that's one way of doing it, is by writing the number in on your non-dominant part of your body. Second way of doing it is taking a bottle of water, every glass what we use for drinking, or the plate what we use for eating, or the stored water what you keep regularly. On that water bottle, you can write this number. You can take down this number 00 space 53 space 111. So when you write that angel number on the water and remain on that water bottle for a long period of time, so what will happen? The number again is 00 space 53 space 111. So when you do that, what will happen? That water will vibrate in such a way that whenever you drink this water, or anybody drinks this water, that person will become lovable. We want love now in this world. We don't want hate. We don't want to fight with each other. We want to be always loving each other. Simple. And say, for example, you want to bring about perfect health. I want to be in a very perfect health in my life. So simple again, this number on the water again. The best way again to manifest through water, because water is what carries the vibration from one to another. Okay. On the glass of, or on the bottle, you can write 181 4321. 181 4321. This is an angel number to bring about perfect health in our life. If, for example, you need customers in your shop or in your job, whatever you're doing, for that, to increase the customers, what we are going to use the angel number. This you need to put it, like if you have your office, you have your storefront or something, in the front, you can write in a very small bold letters, numbers, that is 492 64691. Right? And say, for example, the money is stuck somewhere, you need to release that money. For that, you're going to write these three numbers, one below the other. First number, you're going to write 858. Below that, you're going to write 520. Below that, you're going to write 741 on your non-dominant part of your body. So that will release whatever is stuck, Lakshmi. Okay. So this is the way we are going to manifest using switch words and using Ho'oponopono, that is our 4 magical words, using switch words, using affirmations. And now, to write the gratitude book. This is very important. I want you to, all of us, make this gratitude book. Take a fresh notebook in your life and take a book. On the left side of your book, there are 2 sides of the book now. Every day on the left side of the book, write, I am grateful for. Before going to sleep, this is very important. Before going to sleep, that moment is very, very, very crucial. That's a very hypnotic time. Before going to sleep, take the book and write, I am grateful for. What all you are grateful for today. for blessing me with a beautiful time with my partner, blessing me to have a very nice time with my parents. I had a wonderful day in my work. I'm grateful for one, two, three, four, five, whatever. Again, I'm grateful for, I'm grateful for. You should start your line like that and write. Okay. And on the right side of the book, you have to write, from this moment, I am grateful for, is what you need to manifest. From this moment, I'm grateful for having a Mercedes car in my life. If you deserve it, if these three equations fulfill, then otherwise, I'm grateful for having a wonderful car in my life, which is going to fulfill my desire to go from here to there, whatever you want to write, you can write that. Right side is what you want to manifest, left side is what you already manifested. It is a gratitude book.
Prabhu, which color?
You can use any color of pen, no problem. Best is for, especially you want to manifest anything to do with love, you can use a pink color pen. Anything to do with money, you can use a green color pen. Okay, so this is the gratitude book. We've covered now 369 manifestation. We covered now how to use Ho'oponopono for manifestation. We covered here how to remove certain things again using Ho'oponopono. We covered how to write a gratitude book. We covered how to use switch words. We covered how to use angel numbers. And that's it. Okay. You yeah.
Like that on the water, you asked us to write those numbers, no, Prabhu?
Yes.
Like for the perfect health and to be loved by all. Those are the things to be written on the water bottles.
The bottle,
Like,
and also your children are going out for school. Okay. And say sometimes we are very fearful about our children when they go out for school. We want them to be happy and we want them to be very safe. So you can write divine guard on the water bottle. So it will keep them always guarded.
Prabhu, like this things, it should be visible to others.
No,
Or
it can be visible to angel numbers, can be visible to others, but when you write on your body, you can keep them hidden. On the water bottle and other things, it's okay. But when you write on your body, write somewhere where it's like under the sleeve. Say, for example, your children. Say if somebody is, I'll give you an example, is having so much of fear, unwanted fear, unknown fear. Okay. And they say, oh, now, why should I write? I don't believe in all this. So then what you can do is collar is there behind the collar for fear. Write down this very powerful switch word, sorry, angel number for that. It is 489 space 712 space 819 space 48. So you write that under the collar here or write it below the water bottle so that whenever they drink this water, they are vibrating low. We understand that, but you have given them something which is vibrating here, and this will maintain its vibration. Automatically, they vibrate high. So that's how magically it works. Yeah, that's for fear. The number I gave you.
Like for someone also, like if they're not believing, oh, this numbers, it won't give me a proper health, or simply these numbers. We can write it below the water where it's not visible.
Or below the plate. Whichever plate they eat, just below the plate you write that whatever they eat, they'll be eating healthy. Best is water. More than food, water is the best. The water can, the big water bottle, whatever the storehouse in your house, write on that all these engine numbers. And also, I'm going to teach you energy circle. So when you write the angel number and the angel switch words also, when you write, you can make an energy circle, round it. Without touching the numbers, you should make a circle. Again, you should take 64 seconds to make that circle. Very important. You should be in the state of love, 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 gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Make the circle. Okay. Now you're manifesting, say, for example, you have written the number for clearing some, unblocking some money. So you write that number and then you write, you be in that state of being that, yes, how you feel when you get that money which is stuck. You make that circle in that 64 seconds. And it should be a complete circle without touching those words or numbers inside.
Only one circle, na Prabhu?
Only one circle, yeah.
Prabhu, ಇವೆಲ್ಲ angels ಅನ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅಥವಾ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀರಾ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ PDF?
I can share you. There are lots of them. There are thousands of them. But what is relevant for you in here and now, you let me know or you can just personally write to me in WhatsApp so that I can reply to you. No problem.
Okay.
Prabhu, this 005311 to be loved by all is,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
So that loved by all is like if I write in some bottle and if others drink.
Write loved by all. Just write the number.
Yeah, that number will, when I write it on bottle, when everyone drinks it, like for example, you said,
Everybody will
when
you will love them, they will love you.
Acha, or they people will start loving them. Others will start loving them.
They will become lovable. Huh? Good. Everybody will love them. Oh, you're so nice, so beautiful, very nice. I want to be
No,
your
is it
friend.
that people will start loving me or some other people will start loving them?
No, whoever say you drink this water every day, your family around you will love you, neighbors will love you, people all around you, they will call you, oh Gokul, you're so nice, I love you.
Oh, okay, okay. So if I drink, people will start loving me. And if I write it on someone else's bottle, and
They
if they
become
drink,
lovable.
they'll become lovable by others.
Yes, that's how it works. It works on individual person. Say same glass you're drinking, same glass your husband is drinking, he will also become lovable, you will also become lovable.
People will start loving me, and my husband will also start loving. People will start loving my husband also.
Yes, he will also start loving others also.
But
Good love, you should love everybody. See,
I,
wrong. There's nothing wrong. We should love everybody. We have a big taboo about love. What's the meaning of love? That means I care. I'm there for everybody. That's what love is. ठीक है. Chalo then, it's already late. So
yeah.
thank you for giving me opportunity to have this wonderful class.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for
Thank you,
sharing.
sir.